Hello guys, welcome to my channel Analytics with Ashish, and in today's video I'm going to talk about how do we do a resume parsing using an existing open source library, and I'm also going to showcase entire thing by using application called Streamlit. So if you guys already know about Streamlit, that's great, but if you don't, then please comment below and then I will create a new separate video talking about Streamlit in detail. But in case you don't know about Streamlit, it's a great tool to demo your application, because you can make any change in your code and then you can showcase that entire thing into a web form on the fly actually. So let's dig into like what the final output will look like. So here, that this is the application which I'm going to create, and this is just a heading and I'm pointing to a folder, that folder which has all the list of resume. So you can set any resume and then it is going to parse that resume, and as you can see it is running, and then it is going to extract necessary information in this form. So here I'm like name, college name, company, degree, designation, email, experience, mobile number, skills. And because skills and experience are the most important ones, so I'm also like printing them into this form. So this application is called Streamlit. As you can see, like I have it working here. I'll show that in a separate video. So here I have different activities, so I selected resume parser, and that is what it is doing. So let's go into the code actually. uh, okay, so in Streamlit, in Streamlit, that st, anything starts with st, that's basically that alias name for the Streamlit, which actually I have already imported. So I'm making a choice, resume parser, which you can see here. This is basically a choice. So here I have selected resume parser, and then I created this function where I'm pointing to a particular folder called resume. So this is my working directory. In this working directory I have created this folder and I put all the resumes inside this folder. So my intention is to point to this folder so it can access all the resumes there, right? So that is what I'm pointing here, and then it is listing all the files inside that folder, that folder, and then from st.select box it is giving me an ability to select the file which I want to choose. So this is the line of code which is allowing me to select all the piece of resume inside that folder. Okay, and then once I select that file, then I'm also like printing that file, okay, just to see that, okay, if I'm printing the right one. So here, whatever file you choose, you select that resume and then file name. That's what you're seeing here. Then this is the library which do all the wonders actually. Pyrus parser. So you just import that file and then resume parser file name. So the file which you choose, that's basically the resume, and then you pass through this function and then you get that extracted data. So this data you get into a form of dictionary, but in order to, for some reason actually I wanted to convert that into a data frame. So what I did actually, I initialized our empty data frame and then I appended this dictionary into that data frame. So that is what happened actually in that is what actually happened here. But one more thing was happening, that this column name was not in a proper sequence. That name I was getting in somewhere like in middle. I wanted to bring this name in the first place because obvious reasons. So that is what I did actually here. So I listed all the columns of the data frame, and then I kind of rearranged the column name and put the name at the first place, and then I just st.write is basically a kind of a printer statement. So if I do st.write, and then I'm just printing that all the name of the column, all the columns actually, basically the entire data frame. And then because this piece of code where I'm just showcasing that resume and showcasing the skills as well as experience. So that is what happening here. As you can see, skills from resumes, I'm just printing this particular column, and similarly I'm doing this here. So you see, this is a very simple application. Only this piece only, and all the wonders is happening from this. Rest of these things are like just to make it more presentable and easy to read. But so yeah, so if you quickly want to extract a resume information and you don't have much time to write your own code, then you can use this library, and then And if you have some ability to work with the Streamlit, then this is the piece of code which you can try and it will work for you. So I hope this will help some of you at least, and if it helps, please like, comments, and subscribe to this channel for more such videos. And uh, if you want me to talk about some particular topic or some particular field or any particular project, then comment below, and then I will be happy to create a separate video for it. Thank you.